Hi Anand, Steve Judge here. So I thought I'd send you a video because I prefer videos rather than sending a long email, and I know you're very busy, guy, so if I was to try and call you, I might struggle with that fitting into your busy schedule. So a video which you can watch in your own time. Thank you for connecting on LinkedIn. I hope you had a good time in Milan last week, and I presume you're back. So this video is to say, yes, I would love to come to your meeting of foot and ankle specialists, and it would be really nice, a really good opportunity for me to come and for you guys to hear my story, my journey, but also I really want you to hear the results that I've got from what I had to what I've achieved, because I think that's really good feedback to the amazing work that you guys do. So very interesting for me to share my story. So maybe you know the story, I think you've watched the video already, but I had a near fatal car accident, got both my legs crushed. My left leg got the four ligaments got ripped out, and so I've got them replaced with pig ligaments, and because of that I've got lack of feeling below my knee, and I've got a drop foot, which I can't move. I can move it left and right a little bit, but obviously it just drops. My right leg was partially amputated. I'm sure there's technical terms to this, but this is my version. So 4 inches of bone knocked out. I had to stretch my leg back with a cage and then grow my bone back, and there was a lot of trauma involved in that, and the result is that I can't move my ankle much at all. It's kind of partly seized. It moves about 10 degrees. The toes were clawed because I had to lengthen my leg. I struggled straightening my leg as well, knock-on effect, and so my toes were clawed, and so those were eventually broken and straightened, and so I can't move those as well. But let me show you. So this is my right leg. So this is one I've got. My left leg, sorry, I need to get that right. My left leg is the one with the drop foot, so I can move it up, but I can't move it up with my head. I can move it left and right a little bit. And my right leg, a bit more interesting maybe. My right leg, so this is the leg, and my ankle, the only movement I've got is that much. What's that, about 10 degrees? I can't move it left, I can't move it right, just that. And I get a lot of pain around my ankle when I stand on it, when I walk on it, and when I run on it. However, I can run, with trainers on. I can run 5k in about 20 minutes. So I'm fascinated to find out what you guys make of that, because I'm not saying it's a miracle, but it's not far off. I mean, that's incredible with both legs, and the fact that I managed to achieve world championship status within the sport of power triathlon, swimming, cycling and running, kind of adds to that accolade. The swimming, obviously not a flipper thing, just a kind of a rigid being dragged, my feet dragged through the water. The cycling hard, but especially on the hills, because lack of calf muscle going up, and then obviously the run. So I would love to share that with you, and I'd love to be poked and prodded and lots of questions and anything like that. The guy that did my ankle, my toes really, on my right leg. So the surgeon that did my leg is Simon Royston. I don't know if you've heard of that name, over in Sheffield Hospital. The guy that did my toes and looked at my ankle was Chris Blundell. I don't know if you know him. I can't remember the guy who did the left leg. Paul Sutton. Paul Sutton did my left leg. So this is 2002 onwards. Let me know. Another reason why I've done this video is because of the budget. So my business now is I'm a professional motivational speaker. So I travel around and I speak, and because of that, because it's my business, I do charge. Now, I do also want to give back, whether that's to the Scouts or charities or schools, but also the NHS, because you guys, you saved my life, and you gave me so much of a release of things that I could do. So I always want to help where I can. However, we've got to find a happy medium. I've spoken at a few NHS conferences, and there, I charge £5,000 now, but when I did these, I charged £2,000. So that's in Sheffield, also a couple of sessions down in London and Wolverhampton. I know you haven't got that budget, and it's not a conference that you're talking about, it's just a meeting. But if I was to bring it down to something like maybe £500, I was wondering whether that would be something that you could reach, whether you had a budget for anything like that. My expenses, that's kind of unnegotiable, so that's £50. I live in Sheffield, so just travelling across the Pennines and back, there and back, probably just drive £50. But the fee for the actual, for me being there and speaking, giving my time up in the evening, would be 500. I could come down to £500, but if you're struggling to meet that, give us a shout, give me a call. I'll give my details on this video somehow in the message on LinkedIn. Anyway, hopefully we can come to some arrangement, and hopefully I get to see you and all of your friends, your colleagues, and you think of some interesting questions you can ask me, so you can really find out my side from a patient side of you, what I go through every day with the pain that I have, but also what I subject on myself, and also the achievements and the accolades that I have got. So looking forward to speaking to you, looking forward even more to meeting you. Otherwise, be in contact. I'll see you later. Cheers.